won't fit.
That's it. Let's see. Yep, that's it. Okay, some of these are really locked up, so let's see if we can do it this way. There it goes. That works well. And I think we got them. Alright, we got green, we got orange, we got green. And the screw collar, which also has a black on it. Not sure why, but I guess that ties down to there. I think that might be the points. So, let's put that screw back in there. Green and white. I'm going to tighten up all those screws. And this one is an eyelet, I believe. I don't think that'll come off there. Alright, so that's off. Put that screw back in. Okay. Now, we have to take this guy off, which is like totally rusted shut as well. I think. We're going to have to soak that in something. That looks like, oh golly, I don't know, 12 maybe? Let's see.
It's a 12. Alright, let's see if this comes out. Yeah, it's coming. Ooh, it's rusty in there. I think that is supposed to come off of there. That's not looking good. Let's see if our tool, I don't think so. No, this has got to come off. Let me look at the other unit that I got. A good idea. All right, this one is a large hole here. I think this unit comes off by taking these bolts out. Then we work on the flywheel inside. So let's check that out. We got two big screws here, and my guess is those are both going to need, I don't think a screwdriver will help. Those screw heads are chewed up really bad. Okay, let's see if we can get a Is it? think it worked. I don't know. No, it slipped. No, that's for sure. That might. Yes, you did. Again, that's all rusty. Alright, there's one down below. I'm going to have to take that shift lever off to get at that, and I think. And let's see what happens here. Okay, that's off. Let's try this. That one's off. That's what I'm not sure of. This thing. Does that screw on there? I don't know. It might. Let's just give him a couple of little taps. That's not good. I'll screw up my screwdriver here. I'm going to put these back. I'll shut the camera down for a little while. See if I can get that out of there. Alright, so we finally got that thing out. Centrifugal advance. As you can see here, it's pretty doggone rusty back here. So we'll probably soak that in uric acid. Try and get some of that rust off. I don't know, it might eat up these little tiny springs in here is the only thing I'm worried about. Those are unobtainium. So we'll see what we do with that. I don't have another one, I know that. Okay, and now we got the bolts out of this. We're going to need to figure out how to get that out of there. And I'm not real sure. Does it pry out? Is there... Do you have to pull it out somehow? Or do we have to rap on it and see if we can get it broken loose somehow? I don't know. I'm in a quandary. All right, well, we'll work on it and get back to you. Alrighty, let's see if we can get it now the rest of the way. It ain't gonna be easy. Look at that. Just totally packed with crud in there. The shift rod looks straight, so I'm going to put it back in there so the ball bearing don't fall out. There's a little ball bearing over on the other side. I'm not going to get by with just this. I think the bolts are out, so. Boy, I hate using pressure when I don't know. I don't believe that there's anything else holding that. Just these two bolts, and then the magnets on the inside. That's it. So that should slip right off of there. And it's probably not gonna. All right, I'm gonna go have some lunch. All right, well, after much consternation and gnashing of teeth, I finally got this guy off of here. As you can see, everything is rusted up pretty well. So it's going to be a problem. The other one down here is not near as bad, but it needs to be cleaned up too. And this little jewel right here is just total rust. So it's going to need a lot of help. I'm going to get it off of there and see what I can do. This is where my homemade tool comes in. That goes in there. And this goes in here. And it should thread in. Now the actual tool, well, this is going to be a kind of a tough one as well, I think. It's pretty rusty in there. I think I'll see if I can get that other piece out and then thread this through or get a thread chaser. And see what we can do. No wonder this thing didn't work. Ladies and gentlemen, well, after fighting that armature to get it off there for a couple of hours, I finally gave up and just headed for supper. I figured I'd leave some pressure on it with that tool that I made and then try it the next morning. So that's what I did. When I came down the next day, I just took a hammer and whacked the little bolt that sticks out there that I was part of my tool, and the armature just popped right off. All I have to do is clean everything up, get it reinstalled. I'll probably use the secondary stator plate that I have, and we'll start doing some engine testing.